Yo, what's up guys? Be by HC, and in case this is your first time, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an Afropiano Young Joy style. And this is actually my song and it's out already. If you like it, you can click the link on the description and go stream, support your boy. And without wasting much of your time, let's just get straight into the video. So when I was making this beat, the first thing I wanted to do was to have that Young John vibe, because he inspired this track actually. Shout out to Young John. And that was actually before his project, but I was listening to Young John and I like what he was sounding like. And so Afropiano basically have different drum pattern. You know, they have the ba 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 ba, and basically this one I was just using like the normal like the normal. So I was looking for that vibe and I'm using the 116, but after listening to his project, if I wanted to change this, I think I was going to use a snare instead of a rim that I'm using right here. So you can take note of that. You can always change this to a snare instead of a rim. But this was the bounce I was going for. Like, this is the heart of the song. Once you've gotten this drum pattern, trust me, you're already on your way to making that kind of vibe. So after doing that, I was like, okay, I think I'm already having that vibe that I was going for. And the next thing I did actually was to like add in a shaker, because it was an Afro piano without that Afro piano shaker. So I added this shaker for my HCM pack, and the drums are also for my HCM pack that I'll be dropping. If you want me to drop it for free, comment free on the comment section. And if you want me to add a little bit of feed just so that you can support, comment on the section as well. And I'm going to be going through to decide what I'm going to do to this pack. So this is the shaker that I use, and it's also for my HCN piano pack, and this is what it sounds like. And for the shaker, I just basically took out the lows. I added this plugin called Wide Eye. This is just basically making the shaker wide, like stereo. Like without it, you're going to be hearing the shaker in the middle. You understand? And with it, you hear it spread. So on the normal, I was supposed to use like 2 shakers, but for some reason I was lazy that day and I was like, no. And I just added a wider, because honestly, when I was making this beat, I wasn't actually making it to make a song. You understand? But it just turned out that I liked the beat and I just dropped on it. And basically that was like the drums. That was like the drums for this particular beat. Like I said, I was feeling lazy that day. And the next thing I added, and I'm really sorry guys if some sounds are out already. I'm really sorry guys. I had to freeze it because of the CPU usage and all of that. So the next thing I added was Lounge Lizard, and it's like the second default preset of Lounge Lizard. And this was like the chord that I played. I'm sorry, like I said again. So when you're playing piano chords, you want to be hitting on like, will I say the upbeat or like something closer to like the one, you know, bang, bang. You want to be jumping, you know, instead of doing the normal bang, bang, you can just bang, bang, you know, before that one hit is about to enter, before this place is about to enter, you can just play the notes around here instead of just playing it on the normal quantized way. So that was basically what I did in this Lounge Lizard plugin. Like I said, sorry that I've frozen it already because of CPU usage. And so after doing that, the next thing I added was my if you know this sound from Purity tremolo signal, and this is also on my piano pack. And I just basically lay that down just to like give it a vibe, you understand? And together with the chord progression, this is what we have. And I was basically playing these on my E, you know, just one note, and this is what I had. So after doing that, the next thing I actually did was to add in a sound from Contact again. And please pardon me again, because you won't be able to see what the sound is. And this is what it sounds like. I think this is okay. I think I know what this is. The noir piano, like the noir piano from the Contact library. And this piano, I just basically did that, add a little bit of weight to this lounge lizard, and as you can see, I panned it a little bit to the right. I also played another one, and if you've been following my tutorials, you will know that I always like to stack my sounds, pan one to the right, pan one to the left, just to make it full. And I'm also using Contact for this particular sound as well, and this is what I played. Just like a road, you know. And this was actually what I played, and together with the lounge lizard and tremolo signal, this is the pack right here. So I just want you guys to let me know what you want me to do with this. Drop in the comments, free, paid, let me know. Ooh, and I was liking it together with the drums.
I'm taking caution cause your body make me no. Because you find like that, I'm okay. Girl, I take caution, you checking keep on my. Cause it's sweet like.
So after doing that, I was like, okay, I think I was feeling this, and I was looking for something to add, and I was going through my packs, looking for a sound, and I came across this mica sound here, and it was actually on the same key, and what a very good coincidence, and this is what it sounded like. So as you can see now, this one is hitting on the one, right? While the other one is somehow hitting before the one beat. You see? And I was liking this, and this was like the first 4 bars, when you're arranging amapiano, the first 4 bars, you want to be building the track up, leading to the log drum, there's no dull moment, but you're like building the tempo. So I started with that low sound first of all, and around the next part, which is like the pre-chorus, where I sang this.
Cause I got you on my mission. And I know feed to run from you.
So yeah, I added this bass around there, just to add more kind of groove, to give it that heart of the soul of the music.
And I know feed to run from you. And I go like to know where you did, share. And I go like to stay where you did.
And that was what I added there. I added that nice bass. And along the line, when I added this sound from Micah's pack, shout out to Micah, man. Shout out to Micah. He's an amazing producer, and yeah. So I was lucky enough, to get more sounds from him, from the pack itself. And the other sounds that I added sounded like this. And I love it. And after doing that, I needed a violin. So I added this violin from Contact, and it sounds just like this. I didn't really like it, but I just left it on the track. If you have an idea of a very good violin, we're all here to learn. Just let me know in the comment section. But yeah, that was what I settled for at the end of the day. And after I did that, the next thing I wanted to do was to move into the chorus part of the song, because at this point we already have. Okay, let me play what we have so far.
I'm taking caution cause your body make me no. Because you find like that, I'm okay.
You can hear the build up, right?
Caution you checking keep it on my. Cause it's sweet like awesome. I got you on my mission. And I know feed to run from you. And I go like to know where you did, share.
So you can see the build up, like, and always try to use SFX. So what I always do on my SFX is like the risers and all. I always put them like when the verse is about to start. I put it when you're about to have like a pre-chorus, and I put it when you're about to have a chorus. That's when I put my SFX sounds. Then I always put my hits on every 4/4 bars, like when I'm leading into a new song, and my rows always comes together with my risers, like you can see it around here, just to give the riser more weight and all. So and after doing that, the next thing I did actually for the chorus part of the song was actually these vocals. I love this vocal from Michael Spark as well.
Loving your body, loving your body, yeah, loving your body, love.
So I love what that sound was sounding like, and I just drop it there, you know, because I was really enjoying that part actually. As you can see, the drums is simple. The instrumentation is where I added a little bit of something, you know, just to spice it up. And if you observe what I always do, every 4 bar, I'm introducing new sounds, I'm taking out new sounds. But the log drum part of Afropiano, you want to take out most of the instrumentation, and you want to leave the important instrumentation of the music. It's based on preference, but listening to most Afropiano songs, that is what I've noticed. So if you observe around here, and I took up the bass as well, because of course the log drum is going to be my bass for this instance, you understand. And what I just did was to take out some sounds, even the lounge lizard sound, and I left only some important sounds that I wanted to also pop out in this particular beat. And the next thing I did was to add in a log drum. And if you watch my videos, I always advise and recommend this log drum VST Basic 006 Vel Plus is like one of my favorite sound. And I'm also working on log drums for you guys on my pack, as you can see right here, like a lot of log drums, and I'm working for you guys. And yeah, for the log drum, this is what it sounded like, you know. So let me play that with the drum so you can hear what it sounds like in context with the drum. So I was just basically following what I was singing. And if you need a tutorial on how to make log drums as well, let me know in the comment section. I'll do it to do that. So I was basically, the first thing I always do is lay down without thinking. And when I drop a vibe, then I start correcting and making the log drum suit to what I'm singing. So that was basically what I did there. And in Afropiano, you want to make sure you are also layering your log drum with a nice live snare. And don't put it like in every place of the log drum, you know, you can put it where the log drum is hitting, even before the log drum. Like, listen, you understand what I'm saying? So if you notice around this side, I use it to like add a little bit of vibe. Yeah, you can see here. So you want to also use the snare to add same vibe. So you don't necessarily have to always make it be hitting the log drum, like be going together with the log drum, you know. And yeah, one thing I always do is to change my this into 132. That's after layering this my snare to be hitting like my log drum. And how you can just basically do that on Ableton is just basically click on your log drum, make sure your snare is close to your log drum, then you just drag this down, you understand? So when you drag it down, you will notice that they are all in chord progression. So all you just have to do is to click it. And one thing that I always like to do is to put my snare based on sometimes the chord, the key of the song, sometimes on the C. It just depends on what I feel. So all you can just do, let's say you've dragged it down to the snare, just click this and, you know, take them down to where you want them to be. You understand? Then just highlight all of them and put them till you see that they are all in one scale like this, and automatically they will all be on the same grid with the log drums. Then you can start adding little things in there just to give it its own vibe. And yeah, after doing that, the next thing I added was another sound from this Amapiano, from Ama this sound you hear all from my Amapiano pack. So let me know if you want it, like I said. So this is what it sounds like. You can hear that normal sound. You understand? So you can see I was just basically using this as well to give a little bit of vibe into the song. So I didn't necessarily put it in every part of the song. I was just basically, the thought process of doing this is just was basically putting it in the parts where I feel like the log drum was hitting hard and I wanted it to hit more harder. Like, yeah, you understand? If I like, I can put it there, but it to be, if I like, I can also put it around this side, but it's going to be too continuous. So that was why I gave a little bit of space. Like some sounds, you want to have this element of surprise. That's what makes it unique and sounds interesting. You know, you don't want to pack it everywhere. You want to have a little bit of element of surprise. So when I bring in the vocals, you realize what I said by playing the log drum first. Then when I lay down some vocals, I always try to make sure it is corresponding with what I am doing. So yeah.
Loving your body, oh my, loving your body, yeah, oh my, loving your body, oh my, loving your body, yeah, oh my, loving your body, oh my, loving your body, yeah, oh my, loving your body, oh my, loving your body, yeah.
That's basically what I did around that side, as you can hear. Oh, luckily for you guys, I think I saved most of the thing I played, and this was basically the chord progression that I played for this. And if you see having issues in chord progression, I have a video on that, and you can just go to my playlist Music Theory and you will learn a lot of music theory there, and I hope it helps you guys as well. So basically that was what I did for my drums, and that was what I did for my instrumentation, and other things were just SFX. And I needed a little bit of difference, you know, in the intro. So I added this sound from Splice, and if you've been following me, you will know how I use Splice most of the time. And if you don't know how I use Splice and you want another video, maybe I'll make a video making beat from scratch so you guys can see. And I just added this sound. Now that's what it sounds like on its own, right? Now listen to what it sounds like together with the drums. So when I was scrolling through as well, I saw this amazing sound. So this is what it sounds like together, and this was what the intro though. So you can see what it sounds like. So let me play the whole intro for you. So the first part, I just made a little bit subtle, just the chord progression and the vocals.
It's HCN.
With the tag, then I did a little bit of build up. And the risers and bring it down.
I'm taking caution cause your body make me no.
So that was what I did. And around this chorus side, lest I forget, I also added one side, and this was basically just for vibe as well, you know. And this was also from Splice. And I almost forgot, if you know that Toxic Basic sound that you always get, which sounds like this. So I added that as well around this side, but I didn't add it in the initial first 4 bars. I added it later on first next 4 bars. And this is also on my Amapiano pack. Like every sound here is on my Amapiano pack. So yeah, just let me know what you want. And yeah, this is what the chorus, the main log drum part sounded like. That's what it sounds like, right? Really amazing. One thing about making music, you want to make sure that you are enjoying yourself when you're making music. That's what I always say. And for the outro, I think the only thing I added was just this sound. This one. That was basically what I added to this sound. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of beat breakdown and how to make Afropiano. Yeah. So you want to make sure your BPM, I was supposed to say this from the beginning. You want to make sure your BPM is like from 113 up to like maybe 120. For this one, I was going for 116. And like I said, once you just get this drum pattern, if you want to make that kind of young drum vibe, you want to get this young pattern. And I would advise, don't use a ream. You can use a snare. After listening to his album, like I said, I did this before his album, and I noticed the snare is what he uses and amazing. So in between the whole drums, you can now start adding whatever you want to, but this is the pattern. This is the source to his beats. You know, the drums. Like when you have that, you're ready to go. Just slapping a very nice chord progression, you know, using a Rode or Lounge Lizard, you know, and you're good to go. And that's basically what I did in this beat. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you learned anything. Let me know what you want for the pack as well. And till I catch you guys in the next video. This is just a quick video. I just wanted to show you guys, and please make sure you stream or click on the description below. Support your boys, stream my music so that I can get small money, you know. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember to stay positive, and positive things always happen to you. Peace.
Cause I got you on my mission, and I know fit to run from you. And I go like to know where you did, share. And I go like to